Fire shock ending. Sam Heughan confirms Jamie and Claire split in new Outlander season finale. It was a warm early autumn afternoon, the setting sun painting the studio not far from Edinburgh, where the Outlander crew was filming the final post-production scenes for the new season. The atmosphere was usually filled with laughter, costumes, lighting, preparations, but today, there was a different feeling, a little anxious, a little sharp, as if someone had thrown a stone into a calm lake. In the small conference room, Sam Heughan sat in the middle, holding a cup of hot tea, soft lights illuminating his tired but determined face. Katrina Balfe stood beside him, silent, her eyes distant. They had just finished filming their last scene, and there was an announcement coming that would shake Outlander fans. Sam would reveal details of the final episode of the new season, and Jamie and Claire's love story would end. 2. Rumors begin to spread. Rumors that Jamie and Claire might not be together anymore began to circulate weeks ago. The fan club split into two streams. Stream 1, thinking that it could be time travel, a change in the timeline, Jamie being stuck somewhere, Claire having to go back to a new era, or meeting some historical figures to solve the mystery. Stream 2, more pessimistic, thinking that Claire will lose Jamie, or Jamie will sacrifice, or Claire will choose a new life, maybe not be with Jamie anymore, for reasons of responsibility or because of new beliefs. Many people still hope for flashbacks, or possibly delusions, that Jamie will reappear in memory, but no one really knows. 3. Sam decides to tell the truth. On the day of the big interview, Sam Heughan steps out onto the stage to face reporters from all over America, England, Australia, Canada. Flashes flashing, microphones poised, everyone eager, cameras trained on him. Sam takes a deep breath. His voice is low and serious. I kept my promise to the audience to be honest about what the new season has to offer. And now, I want to say that, in the final episode of this season, the story between Jamie and Claire ends. Not by being strangers, but by breaking up. A small noise, like a gasp. The camera pans quickly to Katrina, who stands still, eyes slightly red, lips pursed, seemingly ready to share. Sam continues, Claire will find a path where she feels she can't continue the life she once had. And Jamie won't be able to follow it. The love between them is still there, still strong, but sometimes, love isn't enough to keep two people together. Point 4. Audience's initial reaction. As soon as Sam's words spread on social media, Outlander fans fell into a state of shock. Many people could not believe it. Jamie and Claire really ended. Can't push love to overcome. Something must have changed the timeline, there must be a miracle. In forums, many people hypothesized, is this the final end of the series? Will Katrina continue to participate? Will Jamie die or just disappear? Memes, sad fan art, broken-hearted poems were posted, because Jamie and Claire are not just a couple in the movie, but a symbol of love, sacrifice, and timelessness. 5. Sam elaborates on the final scene. In a livestream interview afterward, Sam offered some fictional but specific details about the final scene. Claire stands on a deserted beach, waves lapping, wind chill, sky gray. Jamie is in the background, backlit, her face hazy, as if shrouded in mist. They speak to each other, not through cursing, not through tears, but through quiet, heavy silence. I know that if I continue down this path, you can't follow. This love was everything to me. But if I hold you back, I'll be left behind. Claire says she's learned that guiding someone with love doesn't mean forcing them to stay together if the next path is different. And Jamie admits that he loves Claire more than anything, but also knows that there are dreams, there are missions, there are souls that cannot be bound by love if it requires losing themselves. As Claire turns away, her eyes filled with tears, Jamie watches, then retreats, not trying to hold on anymore. The scene ends with Claire standing alone, the ocean waves roaring behind her, her hair wet, her shoulders shaking slightly in the wind, but her eyes are steadfast, as if determined to move on. 6. The reasons Sam revealed. Sam said that he understands that this is a shock, and can make many fans heartbroken. But he wants the truth, because fans deserve to know what to expect in advance, so they don't give up hope, so they can prepare mentally. Because Claire is a strong character, not just relying on Jamie. Even though it is fictional, Claire must have independence, and this ending, in the screenwriter's vision, is necessary to show the depth of the female character. Sam believes that love stories don't always end happily, the way people want them to. There are cases where love grows, the road exists in memory, in the soul, in influence, but always together. 7. Katrina Balfe's feelings. Katrina, after Sam's revelation, was interviewed privately. She said, "I heard Sam say it, and I felt like my heart was being torn apart. Claire loved Jamie deeply, no one can deny that. But I also believe Claire needs to have her own path. I thank the writer for giving Claire this ending, even though it was sad, even though it was difficult. I love this character so much." She added that she cried when she first read the script for the final episode, not because it was painful, but because it was true. Because Claire is a woman who suffered, sacrificed, loved, and in this ending, she is not abandoned, she just has to choose between keeping the person she loves and keeping herself. 8. Will Katrina continue? One of the big questions that arose immediately after Sam's announcement was, will Katrina Balfe continue to play Claire in the next seasons, if any? Sam said, "I asked Katrina, if Claire's story didn't have Jamie next, would you still be Claire? And she said, if Claire still has value, still has a voice, still is herself, then she will continue. Claire being alone doesn't mean she's weak, she can be stronger," Katrina later shared. "I want Claire to live for what she believes in. If Claire can be the narrator of her own life, if she's allowed pain, loss, new hope, then I still want to be Claire." So, in this fictional world, Katrina decided to continue participating, even though she knew that much of the focus of the next season would be Claire alone, more inner journey, less scenes with Jamie, maybe more flashbacks, but no longer Jamie-Claire together, as before. 9. Fan and public response. The news sent the fan community into a state of chaos. Many were disappointed, feeling betrayed. How many years have we invested emotionally to be given an ending like this? Outlander will never be the same again. Others seem to understand that innovation is necessary, that sometimes, the best ending is not staying together forever, but knowing when to let go. Critics praised the courage of the film crew, for not taking the easy path to keep the audience satisfied, but trying to make an ending with emotional depth. There was also deep analysis. This story is a step forward for Claire as a more active female character, not just a shadow of Jamie. Symbolically, even when love ends, it still leaves power, influence, memory, and Claire will continue to live with that memory. 10. The internal impact of the crew. In this fictional Outlander, the backstage is not peaceful either. The supporting actors, production staff, and writers all participate in internal meetings to discuss the new direction. Many people doubt that if Jamie is lost, the loyal audience will be lost, the main source of emotion will be lost. But others believe that this is a new opportunity, paving the way for Claire to be developed further, for the new season to be more different, and the ability to take higher artistic risks. Katrina is given more power in choosing scenes, developing Claire's psychology, as the writers respect what she feels as the character's nature more.